Right, second round finished with Resident Evil 8 demos. This time both Village and Castle demos, the 60-minute demo where you can choose freely to which demo area you want to play, if you just want to play 16 minutes of Village or Castle, but I play it both because, yeah, like I said, now I play it them on my Xbox One S. And this time I was able to finish both demos, because first when I played them first time on PS4 Pro, I didn't know if there is an ending to both of the demos. I just thought that you can play as far as you can within the time limit. So yeah, of course I kinda expected that there might be the end for both demos, and I was correct. And actually, yeah, so first time Village demo, I didn't get stuck in the village area, but I took my time too much to just explore. Of course, first time playing it, just to explore, and yeah, it just abruptly ended before the actual demo would have ended. So first time I was not able to finish in time, but this time it only took me about 25 minutes, maybe a little bit less. No, it was about 25 minutes. So I was able to finish the village area demo, and talking a little bit about what other shit I saw from that moment when it ended on my PlayStation. Well, not much. Ethan and can't remember the name, but one woman, they just tried to escape because her father turned it into a kind of werewolf, or I don't know, but he turned it into a monster. Let's just say that. And she had to shot him to be able to escape, and then Ethan and that woman, the father's daughter, tried to escape, and they were trying to escape with the car ramming through wall, and then as they were trying to escape, her father showed up. She thought that he was dead, but her father showed up as a monster still. Well, kind of in a better shape. That he was kind of in the middle of, you know, the monster, and he was fighting, you know, against the transformation thing. And then her daughter just got to him, trying to help him. Bad idea. And then the building was already engulfed with flames, and Ethan just tried to help her, and said that grab my hand from the upstairs of that room, and then the wooden floor just collapsed and they both died, the father and daughter. And they're pretty much well, Ethan managed to escape the building. Then he got to the gate where you must put those two puzzle items. Then the gate opened and pretty much the demo ended there. So yeah, it was nice to actually finish the demo this time. And then to the castle area. First time I was stuck in that. I didn't get, you know, much far in the castle area. I was stuck because I got a ring that had a kind of eyeball on it, and there was a door that needed the eyeball, but I was just so stupid. It was so classic Resident Evil puzzle that I just somehow didn't get that time. Of course you have to examine the ring, and you know, you can take out the eyeball from the ring and then insert it in the door. And as I inserted the door, the eyeball into the door opened, and immediately one of Lady Dimitrescu's daughters attacked me. I had to escape quickly, and then when I tried to escape, all of a sudden the floor gave up on me, and I crashed down into the prison area, kind of prison holding cells. So there I was attacked. So there was indeed a little bit more combat in the castle demo than in the village demo. So I don't know what they were. They were definitely not werewolves or anything. They were just enemies, monsters, kind of weak ones, really thin enemies. You had to fight them. So I managed to fight them. There were lots of them actually, but I managed to kill all of those enemies. Then I escaped the prison area. I walked upstairs, escaped that area. Then the same daughter attacked me again. I had to escape again, but then she got me and she pushed me away, and then the demo ended pretty much. So after all, now that I finished both demos, I think the castle area demo was a little bit better. Um, so yeah, I would say that castle area demo was better, and that also took me about 25 minutes to complete. So I was left with 10-minute remaining that time limit. So I just revisited the village area for 10 minutes, just to use all the time of this 60-minute demo. Um, and oh, my coffee is getting cold as I'm talking. By the way, it's my Resident Evil 20th anniversary coffee mug. Pretty awesome, right? Okay. Right, so as I said before, I would also want to little bit talk about the performance now on my Xbox One S compared to PS4 Pro. In a nutshell, I was actually really surprised how good this ran. I was not expecting it to run so well on Xbox One S. But then again, of course, when I played the PS4 Pro demo, I picked up the option to prioritize resolution in a sacrifice of frame rate. So I chose a higher resolution and lesser frame rate. So of course, this time on Xbox One S, we didn't have that that in the options, so there was no option to either choose prioritize frame rate or resolution. But I think the default was on the Xbox One. I think it was kind of set to prioritize frame rate, because I think it actually ran a little bit smoother than on PS4 Pro, just a little bit. But of course, the resolution was definitely lower than on PS4 Pro. As on PS4 Pro, it was 4K. I'm not sure if it was checkerboard 4K or even native 4K, or that kind of dynamic 4K on PS4 Pro. But yeah, on Xbox One S, the resolution, it was 1600 by 900 resolution. So it was 900p, set to 900p against the 2160p on PS4 Pro. So yeah, but I was definitely surprised how well it ran on Xbox. Maybe the whole game is kind of, I don't know, better optimized for Microsoft's Xbox consoles. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was surprised how good it ran. And of course it, I would say also that with the Xbox One controller, which I really love, the game just felt better playing with the Xbox One controller. Of course, I also love DualShock 4 controller, but It depends on the game pretty much. Not every game feels better with the Xbox controller. Well, almost, I would say, but not every. But in this case, yeah, I think I enjoyed it better with the Xbox controller. But of course, I'm getting this for PS5, and let's see how. I mean, I have the extra DualSense controller waiting for my PS5, but we'll see how actually when playing an actual game with the DualSense, how it feels. I I have read much good about it, but also quite negative things about it too. So we'll see how I personally feel about it when actually playing PS5 game with the DualSense. When I can, yeah. So that was my second round of these demos, and yeah, as I said, it was actually now kind of relieved that I find out there was a ending for both of these demos. So now I know I saw everything there was to offer in those demos. That's great. But yeah, that's about it. And I don't know what next, what's coming next, but we'll see. We'll see. Next week, Friday, Resident Evil 8 release. But I just can't play it until I have my freaking PS5. But I hope it's sooner than later, and I hope the luck is on my side to get it as soon as possible to be able to play Resident Evil 8 and my other PS5 games. Yeah. So, see you in the next one. Bye.